it'd be good for us to have a black woman as president for the first time in history.
Yeah.
But my vote's kind of still on Trump.
Ooh. Okay, so before we get started, let me be very clear. I don't care who you vote for, okay? I really don't. The reason why on this platform we do spend a lot of time critiquing Kamala Harris or Vice President Kamala Harris is simply because of the fact that this is who the system, the matrix has been holding up as this is the only choice for Black Americans. So again, let me stress, I don't care who you vote for. But when it comes to children, that's a whole nother story. First of all, I don't understand. I don't know why CNN would choose to do something like this in the first place, especially, the fact that we're in a very volatile, toxic environment with social media and all of that. Why would they elect to involve children into this? I don't know whose call that was, but it's completely ridiculous. But it's not as ridiculous as some of the vitriol that we have been seeing out here, in social media land, regardless of what side it's coming from, simply because of someone choice of who they want to vote for, who they would like based on whatever factors. That's their choice. You get over it and you just keep it moving, and that's it. But this individual, I think, really reached a new low when it comes to lobbying criticism towards people that you don't agree with in political discourse. And this just so happens to involve a young girl. I believe she's like 11 years old. And as you heard in the beginning of the clip, she has her preference and she's very well articulated. And she said, hey, listen, at the end of the day, if I were to vote, I would vote for Trump. But I'm here on social media minding my own business, and I get on Twitter and check this out. Now I want you to read this, what she's saying here. Good thing your little dumb ass can't vote. So I want you to look a little bit closer here. Now, this is a real Black woman. So I know anytime that I bring things up like this, the first thing that a lot of people like to pivot towards is it's an AI person, it's a bot, it's someone else, as if it's no in the world we could do something like this. But we're going to dig a little bit deeper because I'm going to show you, yes, this is very much a very real person that said this. But it doesn't stop here. This is what she also posted. F those kids. F them kids. Because a little girl says she wants to vote for Trump. And so as you can see here, someone said, y'all that triggered by 11-year-old, and they got the laughy faces on there, where she responds, yes, she hurt my feelings. She hurt my feelings. An 11-year-old hurt your feelings. You're a grown woman, and she hurt your feelings because she said she would like to vote for Trump. Okay. But I want to take note of some other things, and then we're going to go into a little bit more about this individual. And it's going to you're going to see why I'm tying in Jackson State with this as well. All right. But anyway, so let's take a look at some of the other tweets from other young Black women going towards this 11-year-old Black girl. All right. Let's go. All right. So you got one here. It says they must have paid her a Lunchable and a Capri Sun to say this with the skull, the death skull. Here's another one talking about my vote, girl. You not gonna be able to vote until 2034. All right. All this about protect her. You remember, this is the age of protect her, believe her. But 11-year-old Black girl expressing her opinion. This is the vitriol that she's getting from older Black women. Here's another one. I just know her parents are airhead coons. Here's another one right here. Where is the recess bully when you need one? So here you got a Black woman who's saying she's got 10,000 followers. And she's saying, where is the recess bully when you need one? Regarding an 11-year-old Black girl who simply said that she would like to see her vote is with Trump. Here's a black man. Yeah, I'm sorry, but I'm so glad this baby can't vote. Okay, so now that we've seen just a little bit, because I wanted you to see that, there are other adults in the room that are also trashing this young little girl here. All right. And so we're going to go to Kennedy. This is her right here. And this is her time. This is her timeline. This is her page on Twitter. And then we'll just go right to her Instagram. So this is her Instagram here. And listen, I'm not going to get into any kind of pettiness on her clothing choice or anything like that. I'll leave that up to y'all. I'm not getting into that. I'm just showing you why Jackson State is being brought in on this, because she's a graduate of Jackson State University, as you can see down here. And congratulations on that, that achievement, that she graduated from Jackson State. And so she's a very proud graduate there. But then you also go, let's see here, to her Etsy shop that she links to. She sells quite a bit of Jackson State themed clothing as well. Just showing you some of the things that she sells. Again, nobody's out here advocating that you need to take her business down and all that nonsense. Nobody's saying that at all. Again, I'm just showing you who she proudly associates herself with. Okay, so you saw all of that. So this is why I'm bringing this all up here. All right. So I'm not going to prolong this whole thing here, but this is what I have been saying on this platform for a good minute. And that is, and we were talking about marketing very recently, I think in one of my more recent videos. And when it comes to black folks, when to certain products, or black folks, when it comes to elections, we really internalize and personalize stuff a lot easier and a lot quicker, I think, than other groups. And this is no exception. Here again, you have a grown ass woman who is saying that she was hurt by an 11-year-old who can't vote, because she legally can't vote, but she's upset. She said her feelings were hurt because this young girl said, hey, listen, I want to vote for someone that, I want to vote for Trump, basically. And like I said, again, I don't care who you vote for. OK, but this is her opinion. Now, this is coming from the same crowd of people that want to tell us and berate us and beat people down and tell you that, oh, you got to believe all women. We got to support our women. We got to defend our women. But yet when this is pointed out, somehow this gets overlooked. Somehow this gets ignored. And you know how I always say on this platform, listen, the younger generation, they're looking, they're paying attention. And if this is the kind of energy that we're passing down, or I should say you are passing down to them, what do you think? How you think this young lady going to grow up? So Jackson State and any alumni or even students of Jackson State University, is this representative of the product that comes out of your school, where young ladies are basically coming out of your institution and targeting young black girls who potentially could be a student at your school? But here is the message that, hey, listen, as long as you vote the way I do, then you are right with me. But if you're not, F those kids. This is the message that you want to put out? Is this what Jackson State University is putting out to their students? I want to know. In fact, I'm filming this right now on the weekend, so I know nobody's in the office. But next week, I sure would like to drop a phone call and ask them about this. Is this the true representation of your school and of your graduates? See, I get tired of hearing people, this certain demographic that's always beating people down and saying, shh, be quiet. You got to protect us. You got to support us. You don't question us. Sit down, be quiet. A black woman is speaking, and we love our black women. I've said that many times on this platform. Many times. I'm married to one, and I have a beautiful daughter as well. So I'm fully invested when it comes to black women. OK, so that's not the issue at all. So miss me with that. What I am saying is, just like I was just telling someone recently in the comments, is that there's also a segment that we have to be willing to call out and say, no, you are not the representation of black women that we want to promote or to protect. Because anybody, I don't care who you are, black woman, black man, white man, I don't care, Asian man, Peruvian man, it doesn't matter to me. When you start going after our children, there should be something that rises up in you and say, no, that's too much. You're doing too much. And the fact that you didn't have any kind of self-check mechanism in your own brain and in your own heart to say, you know what, this is too far. I'm taking this too far. That is very problematic. And it's something that needs to be isolated and called out for what it is, not defended. So again, I would say the same exact thing if this young lady, precious lady, girl said, hey, listen, I want to vote for Kamala. That's her. That's her choice. You just, if it's something you just don't like, then you just, okay, fine. You internalize whatever and then just keep it moving. But you're going to do a whole post and then you got other young black women who are chiming in and ridiculing this little black girl for an opinion. But you want to take the whole world on for simply disagreeing with you on something. That's not going to work. And you can't build with that. And yes, it is time for us to start calling this stuff out.